Hi friends, today what we're going to do is we are going to draw some fishes. Okay, so let's see the supplies that we need. We need crayons, we need markers, and we need paper. We also need a whiteboard to practice draw on. I also have my pencil. Okay, so before we get into the lesson, I would like you guys to learn something new. So what we're going to learn today is, it's called space, or we are going to learn how to show distance in your artwork or depth in your work. Okay, so to show distance or depth in art, if it is 3D, it is easy. But on a paper it is difficult, but artists use certain techniques to show distance. So you guys have been using those techniques for a while now, but you haven't realized it, but I'm going to show you that now. Okay, so the first one, it is called overlapping. When you overlap things in art, it will make it look like you are seeing into the distance. So overlap. So suppose here is a paper. I'm going to draw a ball, two balls like that. Does it show any depth? No. So instead, if I draw a horizon line, draw a ball, another ball in the back, like it's overlapping, and then I continue the line. Does it look like it is showing distance? Yes, it is showing depth now. So this is the technique that we'll be focusing today. Okay, and another technique is size. So things that are right in front of you. What happens to things that are right in front of you? Things that are right in front of you are always big. I would like to take your hand and put it like this. So see how big my hand is, right in front of your face. If you put your hand right in front of your face, it will look bigger. So as I move it backwards, it gets smaller. Can you see how it gets smaller? So things in the distance get smaller. Okay, so this is, if you are drawing something, this is the part of the picture, that of the paper that is right in front of you is this part. This part. In the little bit away is this part, and this is way back. So the part that is right in front of you, it is called the foreground. The middle distance away from you, it is called the middle ground, and this part that is the way back, it's called the background. So things that are right in front of you would look big. So if I place a ball, it would be right big in the front. If I place it in the middle ground, it would be smaller, and things in the background would be even smaller. So we are going to use these two methods to create our picture today. So we will place the paper in the portrait style, and then we are going to, as I said, we are going to draw a fish, right? So how do we draw fish? Let me quickly show you how to draw a easy fish, and then we will draw from there. Okay, so there are I'll show you two ways. So one way is start with a circle, then make a V, connect it with a, so it's like a V. Can you see the V? And then connect with a C and another C. Then you can add the lips if you want, then the eyes, the fin, and then you have a fish. Okay, that is one way of drawing an easy fish. Let me show you another way. Let's try out another way. Let's draw a oval shape, a C, connect to the C, and like that, and like this. Okay, and then over here You want a mouth? You can add a mouth if you want. If you want to add lips, you can go ahead add lips also. Okay, so that is another way you can draw a fish. If you want a fish to have open mouth, same thing, draw. Or you can have the tail in a different way, like that also. And if you want an open mouth, what we can do is erase that part, make it like that. You can have a fin this way, erase this part off, like that. So a few ways to draw the fish, quick ways to draw the fish, right? Now let's draw these fish on the let's learn how to draw it. Okay, how we are going to make it. So we are placing the paper in the portrait style, and I would like you guys to start with a fish on the bottom part, a big fish. So the fish I'm going to draw is like big. I should be able to fit my whole hand inside like that. Okay, I'm going to make a backward C like that. So I have a big fish here. Now I'm going to draw another fish. This time the fish is going to be in the middle ground. So this fish would be a little bit smaller. And you can hold completely, yeah. Okay, now I'm going to make another fish in the back. So can you see how the fish is becoming smaller? Maybe you can draw another fish. So some part of the fish is overlapping here. Okay, so this is how we are going to draw this, and then we will add some bubbles. If you want, you can have this fish almost behind this fish. It's up to you. So instead of this, to show more depth, so the tip of this fish, you can't see it, like half of the mouth is behind this fish. Like that. Can you see how it's overlapping and how you can see the depth? So this is how we are going to draw. Let's draw it on the paper. So I'm going to start with a big fish that can fit inside. So I'm going to put my hand like this. I'm drew a line around my fist to show how big this should be. I'm going to make a big fish. Maybe this time this one is facing this way. I'm making scales like 3. Okay, now another fish. So this fish should be smaller because it is in the so some part of the fish is behind this fish. So this fish is behind it, so you can't see. This is the fish in the front, this is in the back, so you can't when you are drawing, don't make the circle complete. Okay, just draw it like that and then draw the tail. Okay, now I'm going to make some small fish in the background. Okay, once you're done, you're going to take your marker and then you are going to outline your fish. So this fish is, you can have the eyes, maybe this fish eyes are like little bit closed. The ones in the back, I'm not going to add much details to it because you won't be able to see all the details for the fishes in the distance. It's like when you're looking into the distance, would you be, if you think, if you're looking at things that are closer to you, you would be able to see them clearly and you can see all the fine details. But it's not the same when you are looking at something that is in the distance. So I'm not even drawing the scales on them. And then I'm going to make some bubbles. Okay. Erase. I'm going to erase the pencil lines off. And now we can color. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to color the things in the front with markers and things in the back with crayons. So I'm going to color this fish orange. I'm going to pick yellow and color his fins. This fin and the face. The next fish, I'm going to color it pink and make the fins yellow itself. So it's a pink fish. You don't have to color the same colors that I'm using. You can use whatever color you want, okay? And the fishes in the back. What should they be? Maybe I'll make them purple and pink. I could have even colored these fishes in the back with crayon, because I said earlier the things in the back are lighter in color, right? So we could have done that, but so then next what we'll do is I just want to add some, let me take the crayon, and then we'll color the background blue and maybe a little bit of green. I'm going to use orange here to go on top of this. I don't want this to be like entirely yellow. Okay, I'm going to take yellow and go over this orange part. Okay, now let's color the background or the water. So I'm just going to put the, see how I'm holding the crayons on the side like that, and then I'm going to color it lightly. Because it's water, water actually is colorless, right? But we usually give it blue. So here I'm going to just put a little bit of teeny bit of green. Not too much, a teeny bit. And then we are done with this project. Hope you guys learn how to show depth with this lesson. I would like to see how this turned out. So I would love you guys to take a picture of your finished work. Before you take a picture, write your name, grade, and room number on the bottom of the paper. Take a picture and email me in the email address I am going to put at the end of the video. So till we meet next time, bye-bye.